Welcome to the K2 Base Camp Trek, an epic journey through the breathtaking landscapes of Pakistan. Day 1. Arriving at Islamabad. The K2 Base Camp Trek journey begins in Islamabad. Welcome to Islamabad, the green capital city of Pakistan. Our representative will meet you at the airport and transfer you to the group hotel in Islamabad. The rest of the day is free to relax or do a self-guided sightseeing tour of this beautiful capital city, followed by a night stay in Islamabad. Day 2. Islamabad to Skardu. The next day, you will take a mountain view flight to Skardu. Enjoy a spectacular view of the Himalayan and Karakoram mountain ranges. Arrive at Skardu Airport, and our representative will transfer you to your group hotel, where you will meet some of your porters and trekking crew. The rest of the afternoon is free to explore the town. Day 3. Skardu to Askoli. After spending one day in Skardu, you will travel to Askoli along the mighty Indus and Braldu rivers. The small village of Askole is the last human settlement you will see en route to K2. Spend your first evening at Askole in your sleeping bag in the tent under the stars. Day 4. Askoli to Jowler. Today is the first trekking day of the K2 Base Camp Trek. Pack all your equipment and start trekking towards the Jowler campsite in the central Karakoram National Park. You will then stay for a night at the Jowler camp. Day 5. Jowler to Peju. Start trekking along the Braldu Gorge for a while before you climb higher grounds. Be prepared to cross a few small streams if the water levels are high. Sports sandals and old trainers help cross slippery streams. You will then stay a night at the Peju camp. Day 6. Peju to Kibbutz. On the 6th day of this base camp trek, you will be introduced to the mighty Baltoro Glacier, the large piece of ice outside the polar region. A 1-hour walk from the camp will bring you to the snout of Baltoro Glacier. Enjoy the sound and the view of the outpouring of water coming out of Baltoro while you are walking on the rubble and rocks that cover the surface. You will then camp for a night at Kibbutz. Expect a musical night over a bonfire by the local party porters, followed by singing and dancing. Day 7. Cobert to Erdikis. Today will be a short but strenuous trekking day as you walk up the undulating moraine while gaining height. Most of the time, you will trek along the lateral moraine and sometimes on the surface of Baltoro. Erdikis camp is located around 100 meters above the Baltoro glacier. You will be sleeping at the Erdikis camp. Day 9. Erdikis to Goro. After spending a free day at Erdikis, today you will trek to Goro. Trek along the moraine until you find easy access to climb on the surface of the Baltoro glacier. But once you are on the surface, walking becomes a lot harder. However, soon you will have a spectacular close-up view of the Masherbrum Peak. K2 camp is on the rocky surface of the Baltoro Glacier after an army campsite. The campsite is spread out, giving plenty of room to pitch your tent. Tonight, you will be sleeping on the surface of the Baltoro Glacier, so make sure to put many layers of clothes on to keep yourself warm. Day 10. Goro to Concordia. Today is one of the top highlights of your K2 base camp trek. Wake up early and trek to Concordia, known as the throne room of the mountain gods. Concordia is 4,500 meters above sea level, located at the junction of the Upper Baltoro Glacier and Godwin-Austen Glacier. All the Karakoram giants you have been looking at from far away are now right in front of you. You are surrounded by the mighty Gasherbrum 1, 2, 3, and 4, Meter Peak, Broad Peak, and K2. Concordia has a much wider area, so there is plenty of space to set up your tent. Although, this place can be windy in the evening, so wear many layers of clothes to keep yourself warm. Set up your camp at Concordia and spend a night in your sleeping bag with spectacular views, which you will not find anywhere else. Day 11. Concordia to Broad Peak. We also offer an optional hike to the Broad Peak Base Camp. You can either join the hike or stay at Concordia. Our mountain guide will lead the group on the Godwin-Austen Glacier to the base camp of Broad Peak for a night's stay. You will arrive at the Broad Peak Base Camp by lunchtime, followed by a free afternoon to enjoy the scenery. The Broad Peak Base Camp provides a spectacular and close-up view of K2. Day 12. Broad Peak to K2 Base Camp and return to Concordia. Today is the top highlight of your base camp trek, as you will be walking to the K2 base camp. Pack all your gear and trek to the Gilkey Memorial. The Gilkey Memorial is at the bottom of K2, a testament to those who died while climbing the mountain. Visit the Gilkey Memorial and trek to the K2 base camp, the second highest mountain in the world. After starting this epic trek that took nearly a week, you will have finally arrived at the K2 base camp. On day 12 of your trekking adventure, you will have finally reached the K2 base camp. Here, you will stand 5,150 meters above sea level, surrounded by panoramic views of the Karakoram Mountains. As you stand at the K2 base camp, surrounded by the world's mightiest peaks, take a moment to reflect on the incredible adventure that has unfolded. The return journey awaits, retracing your steps back to Islamabad, leaving behind memories etched in the heart of Karakoram.